I got everything in this life.
Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Today in Thailand, aka the worst and most half-assed news publication in all the kingdom, and probably most of the world in all reality. If you're new to the channel, in this series we cover news articles coming out of all over Thailand. We'll let you know some things that are going on, some that you're gonna care about, and in all reality probably a bunch that you don't. Okay, jumping right in, our first article of the day comes from The Tiger, and it reads, Thailand's plan to extend Songkran raises eyebrows, and 5.1 billion baht in the soft power bid. Do I know what a soft power bid is? No. Are we not gonna mention it again throughout this segment and act like I do? Yes. So quoting / summarizing here reads, while promoting Songkran as Thailand's cultural ambassador seems like a charming idea, critics argue that encouraging water festivities throughout April could have unforeseen consequences. Imagine water shortages and disgruntled entrepreneurs protesting against the potential business downturn. If you're new to Thailand, you don't know anything about Songkran, feel free to hop over to Google. I can't explain the entire thing in this video or else it'll be 20 minutes long, but essentially it's a festival here in Thailand, and one of the big ways that it's celebrated is there are citywide water fights for multiple days at a time. So essentially what this article is saying is some people are worried about the fact that those water fights going on for a month might inhibit some businesses, which is understandable. But to summarize the rest of the article, it pretty much goes ahead and says that this wouldn't really necessarily extend the water fights for the entire month, just more religious celebrations, other types of festivals, concerts, things like that. So if you're worried about the water fights, it's something you're gonna have to deal with, but it's not really looking like it's gonna be a month of you being soaked every time you leave the house. Our next article comes from the Bangkok Post, and it reads, TAT, or the Tourism Authority of Thailand, calls for extended tourist visas. Now, if you're planning on coming to Thailand from Europe or America maybe, when you get here, if you don't have a prior visa, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a 30-day stamp, which is part of the visa exempt program, and then you can extend that for another 30 days for a total of 60. But right now, for Chinese and Russian citizens, I know for sure, I'm not sure if there's any other ones, they actually get 90 days visa exempt. And reading ahead here, it says the Tourism Authority of Thailand is asking the government to extend visa-free stay duration for long-haul tourists, including those from the United States and Europe, to 90 days, aiming to lift long-haul revenue to 40% of the country's total in 2024. Longer duration visas would help increase the length of stay and maximize spending per trip, said the TAT Deputy Governor for Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and Americas. Cut. Thailand currently offers tourist visas on arrival to nationals of more than 60 countries, including the US, UK, Germany, France, and Scandinavian nations. Most are eligible to stay for 30 days before they must apply for a visa. So none of this is anywhere near set in stone yet. This is pretty much the Tourism Authority just going and asking the government to consider it. But if it does go through, more than likely you're gonna be able to stay for 90 days, which gives you a much longer time to marry a girl you probably shouldn't, make some bad financial decisions, and set yourself up for a lot of misery. Now, I know this episode is super exciting, but I want to take a moment and thank today's video sponsor, which is the TubeTactics Academy. In the past few years, wanting to create a YouTube channel of their own has definitely become a dream for a lot of people, but when you're first starting out, YouTube and content creation in general can be very daunting. But lucky for you, that's where TubeTactics comes in. Over the past 2 months, I have been building an online course that will teach you everything I have learned about YouTube and content creation in general over the span of uploading 250 plus videos to YouTube. Everything from brainstorming ideas to how to optimize your content to be visible on YouTube, to actual filmmaking, editing process, as well as AI tools to help you along your journey. I have included everything, and also available via TubeTactics if you're looking for more long-term, hands-on advice when it comes to creating your YouTube channel. I'm also offering a monthly mentorship, where essentially I'll take you under my wing, analyze your channel, and then every month we'll help you set goals, and you'll also receive updates to the YouTube algorithm, any trend possibilities that might be in your genre. Now, if you're interested in the YouTube Pro course, I will be constantly adding to it. Every single week, it will be getting updated, so you will have a constant stream of information. So whether you're thinking about getting started, or maybe you already have a YouTube channel that you would like to optimize, feel free to hit the link in the description as well as the pinned comment. If you do have any further questions about what the course or mentorship offers, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram, which is also listed in the description below. Okay, back to the best news show ever created. Okay, our next story, hide the kids, hide the wife. This one is coming from the Pattaya Mail, and it says Pattaya gears up for Burapa Bike Week 2024. This is actually something that I planned on going to last year, but I don't know what happened. I think I got the dates wrong, but it is going on this weekend in Pattaya. I will be there this time. I will have vlogs. So whether you want to check it out yourself or you want to watch some videos if you're at home, I got you. Summarizing the article, it says the 27th edition of the Burapa Pattaya Bike Week and Spirit of Heroes 2024 is set to take place from February 8th to 10th, celebrating the culture and passion of motorcycling and music. The event, organized by the Pattaya municipality and the Burapa Motorcycle Club, aims to attract both local and international tourists, boost the tourism economy of Pattaya in the east, and promote safe and responsible motorcycle riding. The festivals will be held at the public park near the National Sports Center, Soy Ep.2, East Pattaya. The event will feature various activities to entertain and engage participants, such as motorcycle shows, concerts, exhibitions, contests, and charity auctions. If you're in Pattaya and this is something you want to go check out, I will put the location screenshot on the screen right now. And if you are into motorcycles or music at all, I definitely recommend going and checking this one out. I saw the videos from last year and I was super bummed that I missed it. Our next article comes from the Pattaya News, and this is for all you wannabe criminals out there. It says that Thai Customs Department cracks down on cigarette and e-cigarette smuggling worth more than 63.13 million baht. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Summarizing the article, it reads, customs officials worked proactively to investigate and crack down on illegal cigarettes and e-cigarette smugglers to Thailand, causing the problem of falling prices of tobacco. Furthermore, the operation could protect the legal rights of sellers in Thailand. From October 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, the Customs Department was able to arrest 632 cigarette smugglers and confiscated properties in dispute of more than 47.5 million baht, and were able to arrest 62 e-cigarette smugglers and confiscated properties in dispute of more than 15.5 million baht, according to the spokesperson for the Customs Department. If you're coming to Thailand, you may not know that e-cigarettes are actually illegal here. And that doesn't mean you won't see them everywhere, because you absolutely will. But if that's something you're planning on doing, just keeping in mind that it is illegal. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. We know that I'm not your dad. Just something to keep in mind. And next, coming from the Pattaya Mail, this article reads, Pattaya Tourist Police boost security on Walking Street. If you've been to Walking Street, you'll know all up and down there are police and tourist police everywhere. If you've never been in Thailand, the tourist police is a section of the local police where a lot of foreigners will volunteer. That way they can get around language barriers and things like that. And if anything ever happens while you're out and about, they are available to help. Summarizing the article, it reads, in a move to safeguard tourists and maintain order, the Pattaya Tourist Police, led by Police Colonel Man Radtong, Chief of Tourist Police Division 2, carried out a thorough inspection and personnel deployment along Walking Street on February 5. During the operation, 250 security guards from entertainment venues were presented with tourist police lapel pins, symbolizing their successful completion of training aimed at enhancing their abilities to address diverse tourist-related situations promptly. Police Colonel Man understood the importance of this initiative, emphasizing its alignment with directives from higher authorities. He reiterated the commitment to upholding stringent policies within the tourist police force, ensuring the safety and happiness of visitors to Pattaya. So if you are on Walking Street or anywhere else and you do see the tourist police, essentially what their role is they are there to kind of work as a middleman if you have any problems. But also don't get it confused, if you're out being a dick and doing something wrong, they will more than likely get involved, and just don't do that. So that is what's happening today in Thailand. I know, I'm sorry, I probably ruined every other news program for you, but not to worry, I will be here keeping you updated, setting the bar for what local journalism should be. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, thank you to today's sponsor, TubeTactics. Like we mentioned earlier, all those links for the online course as well as the mentorship program will be linked below. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.